Well, earlier I tried putting painter's tape over these little sealed holes, see if that fixes the whistling, howling sound at high speeds. It didn't do anything, so I know it's not that causing it. I didn't think that was originally it in the first place. I originally told my dad that I thought the sound was coming from up here somewhere, but apparently no, it's coming from the roof. Okay, well, all the weather seals around the windows all check out. One thing I thought maybe it was windshield weather seals. No, they're all fine. Then I noticed this. It opens up right into the wheel well frame of the car. Passenger side over there actually has a little plastic piece that covers it up. So I'm thinking sound air is coming up from underneath the car at high speed, releasing, making a whistling, howling sound. So I'm going to seal it up with some painter's tape, whatever. See if that resolves it, or at least muffles it. And if it does, then great. I just got to figure out how to replace that, fix it. Sort of patched up. Maybe it's enough to reduce airflow or whistling or sound or whatever is coming out of there. See if it works or not. Take it for a drive here up and down the county road and see what happens. That's new. The button to engage the transmission, whatever, or you unlock it, shift it, getting clicking sound. When I came out of the grocery store earlier, I had the OBD2 sensor installed in the bottom down there. Driving on the parking lot, I was getting a constant clicking sound like that. I thought maybe it was air conditioning or something. The steering wheel didn't really seem to check out, so I disconnected the sensor tool and it completely stopped. So it seems while in park it's doing it, in the other gear it's not. So I'll go ahead and try to cross the tracks down the county road here and see what happens. Gotta diagnose also what the rattling is in the trunk back there. It's the back hatch piece, but I'm not sure what. Yeah, there's the howling again. It's hard to say where the hell it is, where it's coming from. Got that thing kind of sealed up, and it should have at least reduced whistling, howling. It's not as prevalent at 40, 45, 50 miles an hour. It's only until you get up to 55, 60-ish or higher. And sometimes it's a really high pitch howl. Sometimes it's a lower tone. So you're gonna go up to 55, 60 now. So and then when it's at 60, it kind of changes. No idea what it is. So now it sounds like it's coming from over here, kind of, whereas the other one was kind of coming over this side. Get up to 70, and all of a sudden it changes tone again. Kind of increases again about 80 or so. It kind of increases. I don't know. The tones change a bit depending on the speed. See, there you go, about into 60, 65. You get that tone. And then there's that's a normal typical tone I get. That's about 55, 60 there. I'm wondering if it's something mechanical in the engine there, whether it's, because it doesn't sound like it's belts, doesn't sound like it's you know, something like that. I mean, it's something else. I don't know what it is, but sit here, go do a fucking U-turn. Regular drive now instead of third gear. There we go, 55, 60, getting that kind of high-pitched tone. 60, 65, that tone. 75 or so, that tone. And then 80, 85, 90, it kind of just completely. It's either the wind speed, there you go, I can hear it over on this side now, real prominent, so. Really like knowing what the hell it is causing that sound. It kind of changes from over here to over here to over here. Sometimes you hear it up on the roof a bit. It's got to be airflow or something, but then again, you know, it could be something mechanical to it. It's hard to say. But it kind of that shaking, intermittent kind of sound to it a bit too, which kind of makes you kind of wonder if it's something actual mechanical. So you had the one sound and then this other one now, it kind of overlapped each other, so it's just really hard to say what it is. Yeah, doing turn at 55 here kind of changes too a bit, so kind of sounds like a siren howl almost. It's really hard to say what it is. I mean, it's not really something that's actually reducing the performance of the car, so to speak. It's just annoying aesthetic kind of thing that you need to figure out what the hell's going on, because even sometimes driving down the road with that sound, you have the stereo nearly almost cranked, you can still hear the damn thing. And on a longer drive, it gets really annoying. Wait for these cars here. to see about getting myself a dash mount for the phone, so you just have it sit on the dash while having a drive with the phone in one hand and using the steering with the other. You can see the tape didn't come off here at all, so it wasn't like that was a cause or anything. It sounds coming from somewhere else in here. No idea where the sound's coming from. We gotta figure this thing out one of these days.